Select a landing zone. Marker placed. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. Analysis. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Roger that.
Analysis complete. The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis marker placed.
You gonna extract him?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Еще одна колонна срочно была атакована.
Як? Что мы потеряли?
Весь груз, но никто не пострадал.
Я водки не видел уже несколько месяцев.
Откуда только берутся эти кошмары? Мочим.
Если бы нас было в 2 раза больше, мы бы могли ударить одновременно. Тогда могло бы получиться.
В 2 раза больше людей, значит, в 2 раза больше потерянных в следующей атаке припасов.
Analysis complete.
Не болей.
Ага, ты тоже.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Одного из наших уничтожил воздушный шар. Кажется, наш лазутчик. Не заняться его поисками. Прием.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Держите ухо восток. Конец связи.
Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Momentarily.
Капета, Дмитрий-6. Какого-то бедолагу унесло на воздушном шаре. Возможно, на авиалодке.
Analysis
Жду
complete.
указания. Прием. Это КП, понял. Всем боевым группам проверить окрестности. Избавить от чужака. Конец связи.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You gotta extract him.
Side ops list updated. Extraction analysis complete. Marker placed. Marker removed. Marker removed. Extraction arrived at mother base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Clouds approaching. Guard post captured.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
We've inoculated the staff with Wolbachia to keep them from becoming symptomatic.
That should also contain the infection.
How did this happen in the first place? Your Wolbachia stopped the infection all right, but I still don't get it. How can a few bacteria change males to females? I know they're only bugs, but...
It is not such a rare thing in the natural world. Many insects and nematodes are infected with Wolbachia.
But why?
They nest in the cell cytoplasm of the host, even in the egg cells, with the result
that the offspring are born infected.
Mother-to-child transmission.
However, Wolbachia cannot nest in sperm because they do not have
Analysis
cytoplasm.
complete.
So
He's
the
coming too.
successful
Roger that.
of a male ends after a single generation. This means the Wolbachia must resort to maximizing the population of infected females.
Sounds like an ethnic
We
cleanup
gotta extract him.
on a tiny scale.
Gender change from male to
Supplies
female
requested.
is their survival tactic.
So more females means more Wolbachia carriers so it can keep thriving in the following generations. But the parasites in a human host are supposed to be a mating pair. If there's no male, there'll be no offspring at all. It's killing itself.
Slow
Extraction
down.
arrived at Mother Base.
This tactic is intended for environments where a single male can copulate with multiple females. Originally, the Wolbachia did not infect the vocal cord parasites. I created a mutated strain, modifying the Wolbachia so that it could infect monogamous pairs. The Wolbachia's greatest multiplying tactic, the male-to-female change, worked against itself in the monogamous parasites.
Caution.
Just as you said. Then I performed repeated selection of Wolbachia strains until I achieved 100% certainty of male-to-female conversion.
Creating female-female pairs, unable to reproduce. And you say the Wolbachia affects the host of the host, that is, us, cutting off our means to reproduce?
It is almost certain. Of course, we will not turn female. After all, mammals possess no natural gender-changing function. But some Wolbachia strains can cause cytoplasmic incompatibility in the host.
Is that some cell deformity?
Put simply, it means the altered sperm of infected males kill the female's egg on contact.
Updated.
And that's happened to us?
Yes. And yet, what occurs in humans is not just simple CI. To date, there are no cases of Wolbachia affecting humans. The fact that this strain causes this effect, is it the vocal cord parasite's affinity with humans? I do not know enough to say for sure.
So the parasite warps the host.
Clouds approaching.
Reminds me of what Skullface said.
It is the way of all organisms to create their own optimal environment. Just look at you and this base. Organisms that cannot do this are doomed to extinction. The difference with parasites is that their environment is another organism. That creates a connection between life and life. Parasitism, symbiosis, or death. In this way, the host too is challenged to adapt.
So what were they doing at Nzoya Badia, Balut? That facility with all the people laid out in rows. The abandoned factory Shivani was held in.
It is precisely as you guessed. Black Anna was coding languages into the vocal cord parasites. They infected the subjects with the parasites, then made an incision in the throat to expose the vocal cords. That allowed them to play recordings of a desired language directly to the parasites.
And the parasites learned the languages that way. That's some teaching method. I just don't get how a bunch of bugs had the brain power for it.
They don't. Do not judge them by human standards. They do not learn as a function of intellect.
Then how do they do it?
What language the parasites react to is coded into their genes. You could expose the Japanese strain to English for years, and it would never learn the language and react to it. The pronunciation, rhythm, and structure are different. But what about, say, Spanish and Portuguese? Linguistically, the two are very close.
Yeah, they're both Ibero-Romance languages.
Even so, a Spanish language mating pair exposed to Portuguese will not copulate. Only when they hear Spanish. Only then. And the majority of their offspring will be the same.
So it's a literal case of a mother tongue. But if that's so, I don't see how the first place.
Well, among the many thousands of offspring, there may be just a few that react to Portuguese.
You're talking about mutations.
Correct. Playing the tapes helps to identify the mutant strains. Those specimens are then isolated and bred with one another. From their children, specimens that react more strongly to Portuguese can again be selected and bred. Repeating this process creates a strain that reacts solely to Portuguese and never to Spanish. Mutation and selection. No different to breeding roses.
So you kept increasing the change over the generations, adapting them to languages from all over the world. Must have taken a hell of a lot of patience.
More like patience. Just how many died for this?
There's something I still don't get. In order to tell which larvae will react to Portuguese, you'd have to let them develop and then see which copulate. That means you'd need tens of thousands of guinea pigs. There's no way you could do that in a facility that small.
For normal selective breeding methods, you would be right. But there is a more effective selection method when training the vocal cord parasites.
Go on.
It is not only when mating that the parasites listen for language. Shortly before hatching, larvae display markedly increased activity in reaction to particular language. The active eggs can be identified under a black light. So the eggs that react to Portuguese are selectively placed in the throats of subjects. So you see, narrowing down strains that react to the target language is an effective process. Though I'm sure that even so, many lost their lives to create the various strains.
Taken against their will into that dungeon.
There are two reasons for playing the tapes for the parasites. One, to isolate the eggs that respond to the target language. And two, to cause the specimens raised from the selected eggs to mate.
I get how the system works. But why do they respond to language before they even hatch? It's not like they can mate from inside an egg.
It is because the larvae learn the language before hatching.
You mentioned that what language the parasites respond to is hard-coded into their genes, and that they don't have the brain power to actually learn a language. But then you say that the larvae at Nzoia Badia Bulu were learning the languages in the egg. Your story doesn't add up.
Your country is home to a unique songbird. The Japanese bush warbler.
Sure, what of it?
What a beautiful call it has. But no bush warbler can sing it perfectly at the start. As chicks, they can barely chirp at all. They must learn from their parents and other adult birds. Only then can they sing properly and attract females. So naturally, there are individual differences in each bird's call. Though they start on the same footing, each bird is influenced by its teachers.
And the parasites are the same?
Like the birds, the parasites have a genetic predisposition towards a particular language. But while in the egg, the larvae's ears are tweaked by listening to the voice of the host. This tweaking ensures that the grown parasites will react better to the host's speech pattern.
Why would they have an ability like that?
Well, there are distinct regional differences within even the same language. Rare is the language that has no unique dialects. Yet, learning the host's speech pattern before hatching attunes the larvae to whatever twist of pronunciation it will encounter. This adaptive ability is what makes them so formidable.
I see. So a language requires selective breeding, but the parasites can learn dialects by themselves.
Of course, having the egg-stage larvae listen to the tapes in the factory was not meant to teach them. It was more important to use that trait of theirs to identify the mutated strains. As I mentioned earlier,
Is that really accurate enough to use as a weapon? You could wipe out a neighboring ethnic group by accident if their pronunciation is too close.
what you say is true. In that sense, they are imperfect as ethnic cleansers. But for his purposes, they are good enough.
Enemy presence
His
detected.
objective was not to exterminate any one ethnic group, but to render the world's lingua franca, English,
Outpost captured.
inert.
He's coming too. Roger that. We gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Enemy presence detected. Map analysis complete.
About this OKB-0 Emmerich was talking about. Its location and features match the citadel in the mountains northeast of the Soviet base camp. Built during the time of Alexander the Great, it was left in ruins following one of Genghis Khan's campaigns. Its occupants changed time and again due to war, and it was expanded on more than one occasion. Ultimately, it fell into the hands of the Soviet philosophers. The Soviet army was using it as the headquarters of its Afghan invasion force. But it would seem that Skullface's connection with the philosophers gave him license to develop Sahelanthropus there. And that's what Emmerich was doing at the place, before he got the axe. But OKB is a designation the Soviets use for weapon design bureaus. There's no way they'd have one of those in Afghanistan. And, in principle, the numbers that follow OKB are always integers above 1. There is no 0. Perhaps this was a secret facility of the Soviet and Chinese philosophers dating back prior to World War II. Though it's more likely Skullface just picked a fake name that more or less fit the Soviets' pattern. He doesn't go there often, but he sure as hell won't miss this. They use the heliport on top of the tower for his visits. Start by heading for the heliport. Then wait for your chance to make contact with Skullface.
Being updated.
It seems Sahelanthropus's armor is made from depleted uranium. That offers some serious protection. The U.S. military is planning on using it for its main battle tanks, too. Maybe that's where Emmerich got the technology.
Uranium.
Analysis
They're using nuclear
complete.
fuel for armor now.
No.
Analysis
What they use for
complete.
nuclear fuel is uranium-235, which is extracted from natural uranium. Depleted uranium is a byproduct of that process. Sort of like the leftovers, I guess. The garbage.
Uranium-235 makes up 0.72% of natural uranium, whereas depleted uranium contains only 0.2%.
What are the benefits of using it for armor?
It's a pretty short list. Uranium's a heavy metal, like lead, meaning it can hold a greater amount of kinetic energy. But it also boasts a hardness closer to tungsten. That makes it an ideal material to use for, say, armor-piercing ammunition penetrators. But it's not the best choice for armor. Its volume is less than that of ceramics, but for an equal weight, you could end up with less protection.
So why use it then?
According to Emmerich, it came down to him being unable to source ceramics technology from a manufacturer. Plus, given that it's an upright walking vehicle, he wanted to reduce the bulk of certain areas. Despite all that, depleted uranium still makes for some tough armor, and Emmerich says it's been proven in live fire tests. It stops most Soviet tank shells.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that. You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Weather will clear shortly.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Analysis complete.
Extract him.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis.
You gotta extract him.
You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Side ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Marker placed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Caution. Sandstorm approaching. Please select a drop point. Dispatch requested. Please supplies requested. Buddy departing area of operations. Supply drop complete. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at another base. Weather will clear shortly. Marker removed. Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
На меня напали! Где быть начеку! По мне!
Sun will set shortly.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Guard post captured.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis
That's the
complete.
target.
Analysis complete. Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Что происходит?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Ops list updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Marker removed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Какого? Как ты? Ты в порядке? Что ж, что такое? Солдат упал! Что это?
Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Clouds approaching. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete. Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
КП, это Зой 10. Неизвестные выстрелы. Откуда сказать не могу. Прием. Это КП, понял. Все единицы. Будьте бдительны и найдите нарушителей. Конец связи.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Понял. Будьте начеку. Выкурите врага. Конец Контакт связи. Всем боевым группам, это КП! Боевые посты! Все подразделения, по боевым постам!
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
КП, это